and people are going to get a first look at what the game mode actually looks like. There won't be any sound, but let's have a discussion about it while that's playing.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I love that the player in question here is called Faye is Bay, which is awesome. So first of all, just to talk about what we're actually seeing, I know you guys aren't, but we have this intro screen where you see the 4 people from your team.
That's correct. It was big important for us to really showcase our characters for the first time. Show the player your 4-man squad, and we have a lot of sexy stuff people can put on. So
Absolutely.
Let's get up close and personal and let people see it, and also let people inspect. That's something we're going to go on a little bit later, but the best person in the match, you're going to be able to inspect them and see what gear they're wearing, see what weapons they have and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be actually a really good kind of teaching tool for players getting up to speed with PvP who maybe didn't jump in before.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And maybe it's a little secret. I'm going to give a secret. Ready
Go
for a secret? You're going to be able to do an emote when you're on that screen. So, you can select a certain emote, put it in a slot, and you can do a little backflip, do the Macarena, whatever you want to show your teammates that you know how to do. You'll be able to do that on that screen.
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's a secret, though, just for State of the Game people. Don't tell anyone else.
So we were talking about Skirmish, and as I said, we're watching it on the screen right now. How big is a Skirmish arena?
So they're kind of they're new arenas, right? So they're totally kind of their own contained spaces, but I'd say they're roughly the size of some of our largest landmarks or extraction zones. So think maybe like Bryant Park or some of the rooftop gameplay up in DZ 8 and 9. Mm-hmm. They're pretty big, but they're all about getting you into combat quickly, right? We want to minimize run times.
Yeah. So. If I had another phrase to coin, it'd be less running, more gunning, baby.
Oh dear.
We're gonna sell T-shirts with that on it. So.
Yeah.
But just
he's right. Bryant Park, that side. We custom built these things. They're for this 4v4 size, so they're pretty optimized for that.
Let's just make one thing clear. There are no, compared to Last Stand, which is these huge areas you fight in, there are no NPCs, anything like that. This is just pure team deathmatch from start to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. And, we've kind of redone the spawning system. So you come in waves with your teammates. Like if you have a team wipe, you all come in together, kind of close in proximity, and you can charge back into battle. It's probably an average of at most 10-second run times until you're back in a fight.
And that's tops, man. That's tops.
So moving on to how the scoring in Skirmish actually works. We see a counter here at the top of the screen. Currently says 5 and 3. What do those numbers mean?
So, we obviously have a lot of ways to revive players. So scoring actually takes effect when you send someone all the way to the death screen, right? So you down them, but you have to get up and finish them. That scores a point. So if you are playing tight with your team and you're reviving people and you're getting people back up and popping recovery link at the right moment, you can actually take points from the other team and kind of, even the odds a little bit more.
Yep. You're essentially counting to top kills.
Right. So what's looking at ranks? Last Stand has ranks, UG has ranks, etc. How does that kind of ranking work in Skirmish?
Well, what we're doing, we're taking the Last Stand rank actually and repurposing it. So we're gonna make that the PvP rank. That might not be what we call it at the end of the day, but you can rank up this PvP rank in Last Stand or Skirmish. We know there's a lot of people already at max rank, so we have plans for rewards. But essentially, in a match of Skirmish, it's gonna function a lot like it does in Last Stand, where you're earning XP for actions that you do, and at the end of the match, that will accrue, and you'll have a total, and that will apply to the rank, and then you'll creep up and have the potential to earn Skirmish caches, and then post rank 40, right? Keith, we're raising the rank.
We're raising the rank. So, we know a lot of people are already sitting at the max rank. There will be a lot of new players jumping in who maybe haven't played Last Stand yet. So we're going to bump the rank up all the way to 99 and give you this thing to keep building towards. But then taking it one step further, at set increments after post rank 40, we'll be giving better rewards, unique rewards like classified caches.
Classified caches, everybody.
That's right.
Yeah. So again, this will give players the opportunity who don't have Last Stand to increase that rank. You can earn the vanity and items that you weren't able to earn, before, and now you can push all the way to 99 and get classified caches. The GE's over. How do I get classy caches? That's awesome. It's important to note also that Skirmish is normalized, right? Before we talk about scoring, we talk about rewards and all that stuff. This is just like Last Stand. It's a normalized play. And I wanted to point that out before we got any further.
Right.
I know we'll talk about balance later, but
Absolutely.
Yep. Looking at kind of the end screen, I've actually seen this video before, and we're going to get to it sooner or later while this is running. There's this scoring board as well. What kind of activities do you expect people to do during a skirmish match? What kind of activities are they rewarded for?
Oh, to earn XP, you mean?
Yeah.
The similar gamut. When you down someone, when you finish them, if you assist on a kill, healing, reviving, all those things.
Yeah, it's the ones that we had in Last Stand. But one new way to score extra points is if you were the person who put someone in that down state, when they're actually finished and score a point for your team, you get an extra mark that kind of boosts your score even higher.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So how does matchmaking work in Skirmish?
You'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it.
Oh yeah. No, so it's we're kind of once again we're building on Last Stand. We have a matchmaking rank behind the scenes that keeps track of your overall win loss, kill death, your recent performance, and it's trying to put you with other similarly skilled players. And then we've taken that kind of one step further, like Terry mentioned, in that pre-round screen where you see your whole team. The person on your team with the highest matchmaking ranking, that's the person up front. That's the person kind of front and center that you can inspect and kind of see what's he doing. What is his exact KD? What is his build?
Yep.
His or her build.
Right. And how long are the matches? How have you balanced kind of the length of play of a skirmish match?
Well, I think the PTS will help us really dial that in. As it stands right now, you're going to a kill count of 20 or a timer of 10 minutes.
Yeah, so they're pretty snappy matches. We want these to be kind of a fast, session-based activity that you just kind of jump in and play a few really intense matches.
All right, cool. I think the match is slowly coming to a stop here on the screen, actually. They're going to let it run all the way, but we are going to talk about one more thing when it comes to update 1.8 that we haven't talked about before. It was hinted in certain articles that you would be able to do this. Oh, here's the victory screen now. I'm teasing it a little bit more, keeping people a bit interested. So there you go. There's the end screen.
And it's not final.
Yeah,
No.
we're still iterating, but we're getting there.
Yeah.